Welcome to Tuskewe Krafts. My name is Joe Solotes, and I'm going to walk you through making a wooden lacrosse stick.
So how does it all begin?
It all begins with a planked piece of shagbark hickory. We start out and we get our wood in 8 to 12 foot lengths, and we cut them down from there accordingly to the type of frame we need. From this point, we have our billet. We cut our billets out of the board, and from here, what we need to do is we need to put it in the steamer to make it pliable to have it bend. Okay, so what I do is I pull this out, and we're gonna try bending it right now.
How many times does that snap and crack you?
I don't get hit by them. We get quite a few that look like this.
Okay.
Okay, so this one here, it just gives you, the idea of how this is done.
That was just to demonstrate, but it's not an actual one.
Right, this one's going to be taken right back apart. Had it bent and bend this big all the way around, this would now go into the drying room or be stacked in a pile upstairs to air dry, depending on the orders we have for them at that time. Okay, so now we have a stick that's bent and it's hooked up with a wire and the clips to hold the shape. It has to dry for 6 to 8 months, maybe a year. We'll know when it's dry because we'll be able to take it, drum it on the floor, and this wire and everything will just fall right off of it.
Oh.
Okay. So from there, after it's dry, what I have to do is I have to get a lot of the bulk weight off of it and get the shape of the stick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rough cut it right here. So what we're going to do now is we have to put this back into the steamer and just balance it, plumb it up, make the handle straight so it'll feel right in the player's hand.
Now what is that going to do to the handle?
It just it steams it up so it'll be pliable again, so I can adjust the handle up and straighten it out. That's all we need to do. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to straighten this handle out. Okay, from there, what we have to do is we have to hang it and let it hang for 12 hours to make sure that it's going to stay straight. Now the next step that we'll do is we have to take now and we have to actually get the actual shape of the stick. So that's what I'll do right now. have to put holes in it so I can send it out and have it strung up.
Okay.
So that's what we'll do next. So it's been drilled. So what we would do now is, just to get rid of all this rough edging that's on here, I would just dust it off real quick over here, and then I would take it to my finishing machine, which is the long belt on the other side of the room, just to smooth it out. From there, what we do is we stamp our name into it with a wood burner, and we put a coat of oiled linseed oil on it, just to protect it from any weather damage or drying out further. And then it's ready to be woven up. And then I would just hang it, and we do, dozens at a time, and then they go out. They go out and they'll get picked up 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and they'll be back 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, strung up and ready to go. Now we're into the office where all the billing and paperwork is done. The sticks come back in here after being strung up. So they go out like this, come back, all strung up, and now this one's ready for shipping. So this one will be shipped out. It's for an order, and it's all ready to go.
My question is, can you hold that up for me? My question is, do you play lacrosse?
No, I do not.
Do you wish you did?
Sometimes.
How can you tell it's a good stick?
Just, you do a lot of them. You gotta do a lot of them to know.
Oh, great. Thank you so much, Joe.